Deborah Borchardt, and this is your weekly stash. People in Florida stocked up on cannabis ahead of Hurricane Ian, and that was probably the smart move. Many of the biggest cannabis companies in the state had to close at least some of their dispensaries in hard-hit areas. Trulieve and Verano both had 3 stores that remain closed, along with some other companies. Trulieve said despite the closures, the storm had 0 impact on grows or processing. Earlier this week, the SEC filed charges against 8 for a stock promotion scheme that included 3 cannabis stocks. Elegance Brands, Emerald Health Pharmaceutical, and High Times were the stocks that Jonathan Mikula promoted in his newsletter, Palm Beach Venture. Now, Emerald and Elegance both had to pay fines, and some of their people are now barred from serving as an officer in the company. High Times did pay for its promotion, but the company wasn't charged. It's the beginning of Croptober, when many outdoor cultivation sites begin harvesting their cannabis. This year, though, with prices continuing to plunge, harvest time might not be so celebratory. Cannabis Benchmark said it expects wholesale prices to keep falling. Speaking of falling, sales fell in the state of Nevada for fiscal year 2022. Despite tourism rising in the key market of Las Vegas, sales fell by 4% versus last year. Now that's troubling because the state was just coming out of COVID lockdowns in 2021. Sales fell below the billion-dollar level to $965 million. Another state is trying to address falling prices by asking legislators to just say no to new licenses. Michigan is drafting new legislation to place a moratorium on licenses in the state. However, not everyone wants that, and some places like Detroit haven't even opened stores yet. And finally, One World Products, a fully licensed hemp and cannabis producer in Colombia, which is owned by former Detroit Pistons point guard Isaiah Thomas, is one step closer to commercialization. The company received its second round of funds from its recent $10 million financing deal to help grow the industrial hemp operations and grow industrial sales. I'm Deborah Borchardt, and this has been your weekly stash.